Hey internet, and hello my wolf pack. So today we are playing more Seduce Me. Sorry if I sound weird. I have gum in my mouth. So yeah. A wave of relief ran through my body at the thought of never having to deal with that group again. At the same time, a pang of realization hit the back of my mind. The boys were only going to stay until after Malix was defeated. That was our deal. As we approached home, I could feel something heavy weigh down in my heart. It was late, but the boys led me inside and turned on the lights in the lobby.
Finally, we can relax.
It will be good to have some rest without devils breathing down our necks.
Just tired. Can I hit the hay early?
I think some sleep would be good for all of us.
I looked to Damien. Oh my goodness. I looked to Damien, knowing he could read my mind, and frowned. I didn't want him to know about the thoughts. I didn't want him to know about my thoughts on the situation. Yeah, that sounds good. I wanted to just end tonight. Too much had happened, and I felt dizzy just trying to figure it out. However, Damien spoke up, stopping all of us from moving.
Should we be gone in the morning?
Oh no. The air became still with tension. The realization of the situation hit the boys like a wave, forcing them to turn to me in curiosity. They had remembered the deal, and were now waiting for me to decide their fate. I gulped, face to face with the reality of the situation. The boys were leaving leaving it up to me. They looked like they were willing to accept whatever I had demanded. It was only fair, though, after all that had happened. Oh, Damien! I looked to Damien, feeling my heart flutter in my chest. I didn't want to leave. I didn't want him to leave, but would he ask to stay? I hoped that he would say no and ask me to stay longer. As he knew what I wanted, Damien moved and stepped to me, staring into my eyes with almost pleading eyes. His eyes made me want to whimper in guilt, but then he spoke.
I know we've only been here for a short while, but you've done so much for us just by giving us a place to stay. However, if I may be honest, I really would like us to stay here longer. Can we?
Oh, of course you can, sweet cinnamon roll. My heart skipped a beat while a large red blush ran across my cheeks. The boys stared at Damien wide-eyed, but didn't dare to speak out. Damien stepped back to give me space, returning to where he was, and slide back over. I moved my gaze across each boy, trying to make a decision. If they left in the morning, I would never see them again, and my life could return to normal. If I did decide to let them go, that would have been for the best. No goodbyes, no delays. But did I want to? But did I want to? They had done so much for me in such a small amount of time. I almost said let's let them go. Let's let them stay. I wanted them to stay. I wanted him to stay. I merely smiled, staring at the man I had come to have feelings for before speaking at last. I would love it if you all could stay. The boys cheered tiredly, but nonetheless enthusiastically. I giggled at the sight. It was cute to see everyone so excited, despite the tiredness that ran equally through our bodies. Today was a rough day. My home is your home, as long as you can still help with the chores. As long as you can still help with the chores. The boys not. Oh, look at Sam smile. Oh, look at all your smiles. It's so cute. The boys nodded in unison, agreeing to the terms I had set for them. Despite the good situation, I felt myself slowly slipping into unconsciousness. However, James quickly clapped his hands together, getting everyone's attention and waking me up, making sure I didn't pass out on the floor.
All right, everyone. We're all very tired, so let's head to bed, shall we?
Oh! Yeah, sleep is actually a thing. Right.
We've had a very long day, but it will be good to just relax tonight and tomorrow.
Sleep sounds really good right now.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
I watched a small smile grow onto Damien's lips. He shared my excitement, knowing that we would be together longer. Who knew how long we would stay together? All I cared about was that I would be with him. The others quickly left to find new rest, leaving me and Damien alone at last. My heart fluttered a bit. My heart fluttered a bit as Damien walked closer to me. He was happy, and it was really cute to see him that way, so I didn't do anything but smile back.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Damien. I'm happy to have you stay here. I watched his smile brighten a bit before he cleared his throat and looked up at me with a serious face. I didn't know if it was the tiredness or my growing attachment to him, but I felt myself sway a bit on my feet. However, Damien's face made it clear that he wanted to say something else, making me forget that my bed was also calling for me.
Listen, about what happened at the warehouse.
No, it's fine. You did what you had to do. I understand. I had accepted everything I hear my grandmother. That happened and knew that Damien had... I had accepted everything that happened and knew that Damien had to do what he had to do. He was real and he was someone... I thought it said he was awesome. And he was real and he was someone I didn't want to be without, even if that meant nodding against my curiosity. Besides, I was too tired to explore that memory further. Damien nodded before holding out a hand to me.
Come on. Let's get you to bed.
You gonna come with me, Damien? You gonna come with me? Oh, God. I nodded before Damien gently lifted me up in his arms like a bride and carried me to my room. You gonna leave? I didn't want to leave his arms, leaning my head against Damien's chest, but eventually I was slowly lowered to my bed and covered with my bed covers. I was still in my school clothes, but I was too tired to strip or care. I looked to Damien, fighting a yawn from escaping me, as he gently ran a hand over my hair.
Good night. I'll make breakfast for you in the morning.
I nodded with a tired smile before watching him slowly stand and leave my room, closing the door. A wave of happiness washed over me as I laid in bed. Oh gosh, dang it, I can hear my parents. I made a good choice. Sure, it would be hard, but I could tell that I would be able to manage it. All around the house and being with a man whom I was slowly starting to fall for would be worth it. I slowly felt my exhaustion take over. I let sleep consume me as I drifted into the darkness in my mind. Everything was peaceful. I was happy. Oh no. Diana.
You are an
What?
interesting creature.
I'm recording.
I don't care. You know you're not supposed to have it.